Yeah, I'm trying to do like one Clone Wars video a day on YouTube. I'm trying to keep up with that. All right, fill the request, speak with the townspeople.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Oh, there he is. Ooh.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
It's crazy how they use the crystals for everything. For like cooling food, for heating food, like for water. They use them for everything, yo. It is kind of wild. What's up, Josh? What's up, Samurai?
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man.
The juiciest meat from
warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Well, I hope you gave as good as you got.
What
Excuse
can
me.
I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
I don't think she's talking.
You have an agreement with them?
Freak
Be
ass.
stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them.
Damn.
No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Freak ass.
He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Proud with a crust.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins and beyond.
The finest fabrics.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Some out-of-towners picked a fight with the guard, I heard. Got cracked skulls from it.
Where's Uncle Byron at? Gotta be in here somewhere. He was around here.
My carpets
Yes,
have
they're
pride of
quite
place
sought
in
after.
Maybe I gotta talk to him
Dazzle.
first.
You too can live like a
In his
lord.
collection.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm sorry.
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What's up, Bumble? You better not be engaging in any extracurricular activities. Here for information.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
Still trying to get information.
By the sands. That's a black pearl. One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Money talks.
What are you doing, Uncle?
That's how he gets info. Throw that wallet around.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Damn.
A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And
Well,
some
appreciate the
people seem to
resub.
think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Damn, Blackstone with the gift of sub. To Martin. Appreciate that, Blackstone. One of the most valuable minerals known to mankind, thanks to its ability to channel ambient ether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so to cast magics. And as most Ballistians cannot live without magic, its supply and distribution is heavily regulated by governments across the Twins. A given shard can only channel a certain amount of ether before it shatters, so the need for new crystals is incessant.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
That's what I'm here for.
Let me treat you.
I need a drink.
Genuine cactar needles imported from across the sea. Just prick one and your little sparrow will sing. Damn. So cactarnitas are an aphrodisiac?
Fucking men are wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
Oh shit. I don't know if pain is the way I would want.
Light it for Gilbert's
Yeah, I mean.
sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
It's a little prick and then you're good to go all night.
Measly bunch of Gazal greens.
I named my price. If you
Those
want
motherfuckers
it,
hurt.
it's your property.
I haven't mastered Heat Wave yet. Should probably master these. I don't think I've really mastered anything that allows you to assign to another icon. I think that'll be a good idea.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream
What's up, Joseph?
before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
She was a freak back in the day.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread,
Light
warm
meat and
from the
dark,
oven.
fresh from the grill.
Why is the tavern shut?
Because we kind of fucked it up.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace.
I'm
I
sorry.
told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
My bad. Appreciate that. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Alright, how am I doing on items? We good? We could use a few more.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness. Silver platters.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family.
Excuse me, miss.
Good day, my lord.
I need to get some items in this motherfucker. You know what?
My thanks. Here you
Yeah.
are.
Both of those. I feel like we'll find a high potion, so I don't need to really get another one.
Fare you well.
That'll feel good, boy.
Sweet incense!
What wax candle? Just look at the detail.
Made from the stoutest stoneware!
My carpets have dried.
Okay, so wait. Oh no, we have to go out this way. Right? Can we even get out that way? Oh, we can. This way, right? Yeah, okay. This way. Look at my fucking health. What the fuck? Who else? There we go. Every time it gets hot over here, I wonder about Texas. 'Cause I'm like, I know Texas. Texas is a fucking. There's always one extreme or the other. Oh man, I can't take a dip. $91 at 9 p.m. Jesus. It was like 80 something here earlier. What's the weather now? Let me see. 76. Oh, it went down a little bit. Perfect place for a sandworm. Don't even say it.
I'll take it from here.
We'll provide cover. Or backup. I don't trust these motherfuckers at all. But he got the crystals though. Holy shit, they got a lot of them. Run that.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
God damn.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Lovely.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
You've been played.
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
How about a little wind in this motherfucker? Take y'all for a ride.
Over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
But I'm right over here. I've seen a lot of varying takes about this game. Some good, some bad. And it's a hell of a thing how polarizing this game is. Like, there's some people who don't like it for reasons that some say they understand, but me, I don't. And it's just the things that people don't like about this game are confusing to me. I don't get it.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Do what you gotta do. A lot of players are complaining how different this game is to previous Final Fantasies, but they fail to realize that each game is different. Yeah, see, the thing is, I've played Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 1. I've played almost every single iteration of the game. Final Fantasy Adventure, Mystic Quest, all of them. I've played every single fucking one. And people don't realize that throughout the years, people were complaining about the whole, like, the turn-based battle system. So they heard the feedback, and they've been evolving it ever since, to the point where now it's at the best place it possibly is. There's not a thing that I would change. So I don't understand why, like, I don't get it. Like, I think that it's engaging. The combat system is deep if you want it to be. Yes, you can do the same thing over and over again, but you don't have to. You can vary it up. You can add complexity to it if you want to. The only thing that I would say is the game is a bit easy, but you know, that's fine. They could make it a little bit more difficult, but other than that, like, I'm enjoying everything. So some people complain it's too action based and not RPG enough. Yeah, see, I mean, it is what it is. Either way, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, to the point where this is all I think about. Private army under the command of Hugo, originally employed by the Damekian Parliament to guard Drake's Fang. The bulk of the force was co-opted by Kupka when he seized control of the Mother Crystal, and has served him and only him ever since. Most men of the Rock idolize the commander for his political and financial achievements. After all, few can claim to have been made permanent economic advisor to the Damekian Parliament and built a wealth worthy of several generations in a single lifetime.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
You're gonna strangle him.
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I'm gonna use those words, but I see where you're going with it. That's so fucking cool.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I'm sure when Spider-Man 2 comes up, people will complain about it too. They already started. They were talking about the swinging was too slow. I'm like, can y'all motherfuckers appreciate anything? Like, do we always have to find something to complain about? Like, it's so annoying. Like, it feels like a bunch of whiny babies that always try to find something to complain about. Like, it's really getting old. Oh, I see a side quest.
I've forged a butter knife before.
How can I help?
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
That's me.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
Let's do it.
I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the Rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
Yep.
It would certainly explain why we haven't been getting our fair share of late.
The finest fabrics, fresh.
The most fragrant herbs and spices. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Yeah.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Ooh.
Everything I've worked for. Ruined.
I'll help you in just a second.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least. Yeah, but what would be the point with the mine still closed?
Is it upstairs? Where is that?
Silver platters, just like the eat off in Castle Dasbog.
It must be upstairs. All right, how can I help?
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
Yep. That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Okay.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
Thank you, Crusader, for that gift of sub.
Are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm here to help. And help is what I'll do.
Lights and pots!
All right, let me see if, wait, it's, oh, no, that's the other one. Okay, so, it's gotta be upstairs. Let me double check and see.
It would make a fine gift for your beloved. She'll look at you in quite a different
Wait, it says
light, I'm
over
sure.
there. Well, it can't be up there.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer next time.
Damn. It's all good, my man. It happens. No judgment here. No judgment. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know?
$1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem.
Let's see if it's upstairs. Might be.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough when they want to lord it over us.
I need a drink. You're going to drink my pockets dry, then just up and leave?
Why, yes. My thirst is slaked, and I see no other reason to abide your company.
Damn. Hey. I missed that. Okay, it says it's down there, but huh. Let me look around. I can't find where. It's gotta be one of the stalls. What up, Ace?
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Went to Indy for no damn reason? Damn.
Sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste. Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't ship.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Except when he gets crushed. Yeah, man.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Ain't all that big and bad. I fucked him up.
If you can't even fill my cup, you're no use to me. Be gone.
Goddamn nobles.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
It says in... Who do I have to speak with?
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Maybe I gotta do that one first.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
Oh wait, is it him?
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question.
It is him.
Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
Makes sense.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
From your door. Just look at the deep.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
So, how'd it go?
Pretty well.
You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Found the guy super quick
Only
too.
that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light.
Yeah, his uncle's a
Too
badass.
heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Let's hope not.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
What's up, Wailerman? Welcome
The
back.
other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Where's she at? Oh, okay, you going? All right. Damn, all the way. Damn. Oh, he rolled the fuck out.
The juiciest meat from Green's Fed.
Silver platters, sweet incense, wax candles.
Well, we can make a... Back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I've got a crystal. So long as we stay out of the Deadlands, we'll be all right.
I need a bodyguard. I'm hiring.
Ah, I'm not too late. What is it, Lubor? A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret.
What you got?
Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days.
Uh-oh.
I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
That's what I want.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh god, I see bombs over there. Jill, I could really use with some of those ice powers. Let me borrow some.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
See you, Joseph.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess, I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like me old ma and pa, I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbard's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it, too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts, right?
I have.
Well, I'm thinking, if I can find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot, I'd have a license to mint Gil.
All right, so you trying to bootleg it?
Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
I mean, you can't knock the hustle.
What the hell are those things?
Big ass fire bombs. Don't get anywhere near them. Don't do what I'm about to do. Oh, I'll take the long way. What's up, Ricky?
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
So they're the reason why the water is so fucking hot. That makes sense. They are the reason. Big balls of fucking fire. by burning the skin off people's backs. I didn't even see that. Okay.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Holy shit. Oh, you bitch ass bitch. Oh, faithful.
I needed that.
Woo, let's go, baby. Gotta stop them from blowing up. 'Cause if they blow up, that's D-Day. You're dead. You're not surviving that shit.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Nice. Okay. Now we can go back and tell him that the job is taken care of, and then after that we'll go here, see what's up.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Not in the desert.
Finest fabrics!
The most fragrant herbs and fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots!
There he is. The man who said... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Big ass fire bombs.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Nice. Oh. Oh.
Made from the
Okay, now we gotta go out here and deal with that.
stoutest stoneware.
That shouldn't take too long.
Juiciest meat from Green's.
It would make a fine gift.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, where is he? Somewhere here.
You deserve a rest.
Who do you think those soldiers were? Friends of friends, I'd wager.
Have I seen the Final Fantasy movies? Yep. Watched Spirits Within back in the day. Watched the Kingsglaive movie.
Has finally made his move.
Yes.
There he is.
That's why there's so many soldiers to deal with
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Oh, okay, so right there. Let's go. Oh.
Back to the stables, girl.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets are
Yes,
bright.
they're quite sought after.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Plates and pots! Old silver platters! Hanging lanterns! Keep the darkness from your door!
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
I mean, that should be it.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed us.
Just look at the detail!
Take a sniff, good sir. You trust.
Where is he? Out here? Oh, is... Oh, okay, okay. Damn it.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need.
What's up, blood?
But I hope this is enough.
Here you go.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
Looks sharp as
I
fuck,
hope
too.
Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish,
but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies.
Good point.
Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you.
So still got the
I was wondering,
good ending.
what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Right on.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Number 32, baby. Okay. Now we can head out. I just heard super loud thunder.
Finest fabric.
It would make a fine.
Fresh bread, warm from the
It's
oven.
about to have another rainstorm.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Sweet incense. Wax candle.
Well, we can make our way back. To the fan.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Damn.
Here you are. My thanks. Thank you for your custom.
We should get going.
I do want to master ignition as well. opposite. We got ignition and heat wave. I do like ignition though. Let's swap that out for Cyclone. Got a new sword yet? Since the last time you saw, maybe?
Soon.
Possibly?
water?
I don't know if this is the one, the last one you saw.
So long as we stay out of the Deadlands, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't think I have any, like, cause certain ones you can master them and you can put them on anything. I don't have any of those mastered yet, so I need to work on that. So we can't go this way yet.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
Get it, boy.
Good boy. Yeah, I don't even have any ultimates mastered. We're getting up there. I think I want to master that. My problem is I use all of these though. I don't want to refund anything.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Go find him and fuck him up.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Going our separate ways?
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
It's all good, Unc.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor.
Did what you had to do.
I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms.
The legacy of Sid. That's what he wanted.
I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins.
Mm-hmm.
Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Proud to call you Unc.
Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents.
Gonna miss
I mean
him.
to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Oh, it's game time.